So we'll be talking about Python loop, and before that I will need to delete this block, leaving only the onStart block. Now a loop is an instruction that repeats multiple times as long as some condition is met. And we have mainly two types of loop, the for loop and the while loop. The for loop is used to iterate over a sequence, list, tuple, set, dictionary, and string. And the while loop is used to execute a set of statements as long as the condition is true. Now for this tutorial, we'll be starting with the for loop. And as I said, the for loop is used to iterate over a sequence. So I'll be working with list. So go to your arrays category, click on this, and snap it into your onStart block. Now change the name to my list, the list we initially created, so that we will have only one list that we're working with. So we'll be adding the values within our list. Let's see 2 values. So give it items 2, 4, 6, and 8. Now come to our loops category, and over here click on the for elements block. Snap it into our onStart block. Then I want to use another variable and not the value variable. So come over here, click on this, and yeah, this. So change this to my list. So now for elements, variable 1 of my list, do whatever is within our block of code, our for loop, sorry. So what this simply means is our for loop will iterate over this list, and with each iteration our variable will take a unique value, and that unique value will be gotten from an item of this list. So at first iteration, our variable will have the value of 2, which is the first list, and at second iteration our variable will have the value of 4. At our third iteration our variable will have the value of 6, and so on. This will run as long as this will run the number of times, the length number of times. So like the length of our list over here is the number of times that our for loop will run. So as we see, we have over here, we have 2, 4, 6, and 8. The length of our loops is currently 4, which means that this for loop will run 4 times. At the first iteration, as I said, variable 1 will have a value of 2. At second iteration, variable 1 will have the value of 4. At third, variable 1 will have the value of 6. At fourth, variable 1 will have the value of 8. And after it has exhausted the length of our list, our for loop will automatically break. So that's all our for loop means. So if I'm to test this out, click on your basic, click on show number, and then click on variables, and let's say variable 1. And before I insert this into this, I told you that at each iteration, our variable 1 will be assigned a separate value, and this value will be gotten from the list of the items of our list. So if I'm to insert this over here, if I play this 2, 4, 6, and 8, and then breaks. So that's for our for loop. At each iteration, it assumes a value of the items, of one of the items of the list, and then when our for loop has exhausted the number or length of the list, it breaks. Now this is not the only operation we can perform within a for loop. We can perform separate operations. Let's say I want to set a variable. Let's say I set a variable 2 to, let's say 0. We set variable 2 to 0. Now within this block of code, what we're going to do is we're going to change our variable by 1. And now outside of our variable, outside of our for loop, sorry, we'll print out this. We'll print out variable 2. Sorry. I was saying what was the issue. I didn't change the variable in here. I'm going to change it to variable 2. Sorry, a little mistake. So if I'm going to print this out now, as you can see, it's 4. So what this simply did was, as I said, the for loop will run number of times, and that number of times will be the length of our list. So in this case, the length of our list is 4. So the for loop will run 4 number of times. So and in each iteration, what we are doing is we're assigning variable 2 to be increased by 1. So at our first iteration, it will be variable 2 is equals to variable 2 plus 1, which will be 0 is equals to 0 plus 1, which is 1. So at our first iteration, our variable 2 will be 1. At our second iteration, our variable 2 will be 2. At the third, it will be 3. At the fourth, it will be 4, because it will be increasing by 1. And then after this for loop, I'm printing out the variable, the value of our variable 2, which is after I've incremented my variable 2 within the for loop. I want to see what is the new value of variable 2. And as you can see over here is 4, because as I said, this runs 4 number of times, so which means 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 4 times, which is 4. So here our variable 2 is 4. So this is just some examples or some operations that you can perform using the for loop. There are lots of operations that you can perform.